President John Dramani Mahama has revealed a major push into artificial intelligence with a $70 million investment aimed at building critical digital infrastructure and supporting innovation. Speaking at the official launch of Ghana's artificial intelligence program, President Mahama stressed that robust infrastructure is essential for the country to compete in the digital age. He explained that government is prioritizing the strengthening of Ghana's digital backbone to support the growing demand of emerging technologies. As part of the initiative, President Mahama announced that Ghana will invest $50 million to establish a world-class AI computing center. An additional $20 million will be committed to the short to medium term implementation of the country's national AI strategy.
Ladies and gentlemen, AI cannot thrive without infrastructure. Data, computing power, connectivity, and energy are now as strategic to the digital age as roads, ports, railways, and power plants were to the earlier eras of development. The government is therefore taking steps to strengthen our national data center and ensure that our digital backbone is secure, resilient, and capable of supporting the growing demands of the AI systems. We are building deliberately because infrastructure is the foundation upon which innovation rests. I'm therefore pleased to announce major financial commitments towards our AI agenda. Ghana will invest $250 million to establish a world-class AI computing center. In addition, government will commit $20 million to support the short to medium-term implementation of the national AI strategy. These investments are bold but necessary. The proposed AI Computing Center will serve as a net center for research, innovation, and enterprise, enabling Ghanaian talent to build solutions not only for our country, but also for the wider African continent.
President John Dramani Mahama urged a deliberate shift towards building artificial intelligence systems that reflect Ghana's cultural context, languages, and lived realities, warning that dependence on foreign trained models risks excluding large segments of the population. According to him, most existing AI systems are shaped by foreign culture, languages, and assumptions, making them less effective in addressing local needs and understanding indigenous context.
Many existing AI systems are trained on data shaped by foreign culture, languages, and assumptions. As a result, they often fail to reflect our values, linguistic diversity, and cultural context. Thank God Aku could speak all our languages. We must address this challenge. Ghana cannot build a meaningful AI future using systems that do not understand our Ghanaian realities. We must invest in local data ecosystems, promote the integration of our indigenous languages, and support the development of context-aware AI systems that reflect who we are and serve the needs of our people. And I was giving the minister the example of an AI app that we have, and my daughter used it recently at home. My wife has a cactus plant, and it was not thriving. It seemed to be wilting. And so she took one of the AI apps, and she pointed at the plant, and it diagnosed that the plant was being given too much water. And it said that it should be watered just once a week. And so she told the gardener, and he started implementing the once a week watering. You should go and see the cactus. It's looking so alive. But with that same app, we can use it on our farms to identify diseases and, agricultural practices. But lucky my daughter could read English and read the diagnosis. What of the rural farmer who does not read or write English? We should be able to have our local language interpret what the AI has diagnosed so that he understands what the problem with his crops are. And so, in other words, we must not only use AI, we must localize AI.